This is Nova Scotia Jam. Know him for fixing my roof. And we set out to try and find a good Wii game that wasn't a Nintendo title. Basically, we reviewed 12 based on the title of the game and the cover, basically. I don't know, that's what I picked them.
Pretty much, yeah. More or less by the title and the cover.
Yeah, so naturally, the first one we picked was Anna Chawambara Bikini Slayers.
Sounds awesome. Not that great.
We couldn't get past the first little area. There was a fence and they just kept respawning endlessly.
I don't think there is a first area. All they did, yeah, you just fight a bunch of zombies around a fountain.
The controls are like that, but really not responsive.
Yeah, did not respond very well at all. This game was very disappointing.
Dillon Mandy. Show's awesome.
The show was awesome, and that's why I picked it. I figured it would be an awesome spin-off to the cartoon, but all it is a poor version of a
kind of clay fighter or something. You're trying to knock the other guy off a big ball or something. Or...
Yeah. Although we tried the co-op version or the multiplayer, and all that was you just try to kill each other, but nobody ever died. It didn't make any sense. And then we tried the story mode, and it was the exact same thing. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Not recommended.
No, it was bad.
Watch the cartoon mode.
Yeah, cartoon's really good. It sucks when there's a good show and then you get a crappy game.
Why even bother?
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Spray?
Spray.
This game, the idea is you vomit on things and then you climb it, I guess?
I don't think we tried the story mode, did we? All we did was, or maybe that was the story mode multiplayer.
I thought that was the story mode. Yeah.
It might not have been. I mean, it was bad, but it wasn't terrible. It had some strategy to it, I guess.
It was a bit better than the other games.
Yeah, you had to spray vomit or this sticky stuff on walls and climb up it and get to the top, but
I've never played another game like it, that's
not
for sure.
The greatest.
Yeah.
Ice hockey.
Dominated, Jim.
Kids ice hockey. Yeah, who are you? The honeybees?
Yeah, it was the honeybees, all ladies.
Yeah. The controls on it, shooting, like I couldn't even hardly figure that out. I could get a flick shot. That was about it.
Sometimes you'd shoot, sometimes you'd pass. I couldn't figure out how to defend my net. Like, I didn't know how to be my goalie.
I don't think you could. All you could be was him and just move him around, and you just had to stand there in front of the puck. He didn't actually make any motions or moves.
It's kind of like, do you remember Blades of Steel?
Yeah, but that game was awesome.
Yeah, Blades of Steel was way better. They kind of felt like they tried to rip the controls off where you kind of take over whoever's closest to the puck, but they just did a terrible job at it.
Yeah, very bad job.
Like, I didn't even figure out how to pass the puck.
No, yeah, that was the thing too. I didn't know how to pass. You just had to go with the one player.
Yeah, you just had to break away every time.
And then you'd try to shoot by the time you got to the blue line, and sometimes you wouldn't shoot until you ran into the goalie.
Trying to stop.
It was ridiculous.
So unresponsive.
This game, Ivy the Kiwi, was probably the most frustrating game I played.
Horrible game.
And now, looking back on it, it's actually not, like, the strategy level on it is pretty good. It was just getting used to, because what you have to do, you have to get this little Ivy the Kiwi guy through these levels, or stages, and you gotta fling these fucking, I don't know what they're, little
it's like a Spider-Man web or
little vines or whatever. Thing. So that he can walk across them and get over these stages. But it was just frustrating to get him to do it. But
well, it was so
back on
sensitive, like the controls.
Yeah.
Like, I think with more steadier controls.
Yeah, steadier controls and less frustration. Either way, not the worst game. Probably does have some highlights if you were to play past the first level.
Oh yeah.
We didn't get past the first level.
No.
We stopped.
Oh, we got to the end, didn't we?
I don't know. I don't think I did.
I'm not sure. I thought these games are also frustrating.
This game, I don't know. This is one of these games where you wonder where the creation came from.
You mean cooking food?
Well, why though?
I don't know. Most of these Wii games, I don't know why they made them.
That's a big thing about Wii games we were talking about, is they were just so mass produced and there's so many of them. Like I couldn't figure out why there wasn't more that are just rare as hell, because they just got tossed in the discount bin and then in the friggin' dumpster
they all
a month later. But what I don't get.
Yeah.
Anyway, cooking mama. You cook stuff. You have to shuck lettuce and crack eggs and end up with a feature feast for...
This game actually has a sequel, even.
That is a
it was
sequel?
super popular.
Oh, really?
Shelby loves this game. I don't know why. I don't know. Kids might like it. I don't recommend it.
No.
This game,
That was the top game of all
Metal
12.
Slug Anthology, was awesome.
Actually was very good, yeah.
There's 5 of them on here. Oh, 7. I don't know. We just started on 1. I don't know if you have to play through all 7 in a row or how it works, but
I don't know, it was great. Picture Contra, but upgraded a little bit, I suppose.
yeah. It's kind of like an
Basically.
arcade game.
Yeah. It was, perfect.
Yeah, it's definitely the best one
Yeah.
here.
Out of all of them, is the one that we played the longest, for sure.
But it was the
Most
one.
of the other ones didn't last past the first level. We must have went at least 5 levels.
Oh,
That
look, it kept getting, like, it stayed fun.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
upgrades,
exactly.
the bigger
It stayed,
weapons.
Yeah, it stayed fun. Wasn't super challenging where you died, and
It's like a mech suit.
actually, even if you died, you respawned.
Yeah.
There was no game over.
No, it was fun.
That was actually the big part, is you just kept respawning, so
See,
that was nice.
Yeah, you didn't have to play through, like,
Yeah.
a whole... Like, some of
Because
these
that's
games...
the worst. You get through 6 or 7 levels, and then you die, and then you got to do the whole fucking thing over again.
Oh, we did the introduction on Pokemon Park yesterday twice. So painful.
Yeah,
10 minutes.
That was my fault, but we'll get to
Useless
that.
chatter. Oh. No More Heroes 2, Desperate Struggle.
Yeah, that game wasn't.
It seemed like it would have had potential, but I don't know, it just didn't.
No, yeah, you start off fighting this guy on a rooftop, and that's as far as we could get. We couldn't get anywhere else on it. And if you lose your, they call it a katan, but it just looked like a lightsaber.
Yeah, it
to
was a
me.
lightsaber.
But it has power, and if you lose all the power, you can't do anything against that guy, and he just kicks the ass. So, not. I don't know. Maybe if you can get past that first level, it turns into a better game. But
For Wii, though, it's got blood and gore, intense violence, partial nudity, sexual themes, and strong language. That's rare on the Wii.
well, so did that zombie bikini one, though. Probably.
Did it? Oh, yeah,
I think so.
I guess we were
hacking.
hacking people up.
Yeah, and they were in bikinis and whatnot. So
Dokapon Kingdom. This is a super rare Wii game that
yeah, apparently one that holds a little value. But we actually played that one for a while too.
I think if we understood how it worked more, it would have been funner. Like we
Well, I
didn't-
think we figured it out towards the end. I didn't realize that you had to conquer or beat all of the circles in that one little section of, of the map.
try and save
So
the
I
towns.
was just going around, going to all different
Yeah,
ones,
I
trying
was
to
a-
find different stuff. I didn't know you had to.
I was avoiding the
conquer
ones
the
with the
town.
monsters at
Yeah, that
first.
too. Yeah, because I didn't know you wanted to battle them. I was just cruising around. But I mean, ultimately, there's not a lot to it. You spin a wheel, you move to a stage, and you do a little RPG fighting.
Yeah, it's like Final Fantasy and Mario Party mixed together. I don't know. It's not terrible. Like
No, it definitely wasn't terrible.
it had
I
more.
mean,
It was more fun than some of these
Yeah,
games.
oh, absolutely. It was entertaining enough for us to play it for
I don't know if it's
at
worth
least half an hour.
what it's worth, but it's definitely fun. This wasn't bad.
Oh, that was that
Zack and
one.
Wiki?
Yeah, that one, a lot of text. And I guess that's the issue with a lot of these games, is all the text in them. So that was my issue anyway, it was all the text. That's annoying. There's a lot more text and not enough gameplay. But that one was entertaining enough to get through a little bit of it. For whatever reason, just the animation was pretty good.
Yeah, it was like watching a cartoon kind
Yeah.
of, but you didn't do much.
No.
And you just kind of clicked on it with the mouse and discovered your environment. And
Yeah, you had a little cursor that you followed around to the thing that the buddy told you needed to follow it to, and then, you do a little action, and it pulls the lever, or whatever it may be.
Well, like, it seemed like all you had to do was click everything around you before something crushed you or something happened. So
Yeah.
it was like,
It
it's pretty easy.
Does that thing ever really crush you?
I thought
I
it
was
did
wondering-
crush you.
Oh, the plane that time.
Because you
Yeah,
didn't
it
click
fell
the
down.
tree in
That's
time or
right, yeah, I
something,
didn't push
or-
the tree over so we could get out from underneath the waterfall. So the plane wouldn't crush us coming down the waterfall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, it was a weird game.
Astro Boy.
Yeah, Astro Boy.
Mediocre.
Kind of felt like we were Dragon Ball Z characters to me the whole time, because it just
Yeah, shooting the
Like, I
lasers
just-
out.
kept thinking I was Vegeta.
Yeah. Yeah, you pretty much just fly around and shoot up little ships and stuff like that. It didn't really seem like there was a plot or anything.
No.
So.
It might follow the plot of the movie. 'Cause it says live the movie.
Oh, does it? I don't know.
I watched it.
We just went through that same friggin' flying level for so long that.
Oh yeah, when we were learning. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the tutorials on these games are pretty brutal too.
I don't know. For a kid, it might be good, but for a grown-up, it's kind of lame.
Yeah, it was boring.
Yeah.
What were we saying? It was like Superman 64.
Yeah, but not as good.
But no, I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Superman
like
64 is pretty bad.
Yeah, sorry, I was
It
thinking
was
Superman
pretty bad,
Super
yeah.
Nintendo.
So it was comparable to that in the gameplay, but I wouldn't say as bad as Superman 64.
That's bad too, because that's a couple systems ago, so they
Yeah,
should.
exactly.
Pokemon Park. I guess it's kind of cheating. This kind of is a Nintendo game, but it's one
It
that
was still-
I've never really heard of.
Other than having to go through the tutorial twice because I quit instead of
Oh,
saved
so
by
painful.
accident. Yeah, that was bad. It was pretty. I don't know. It was.
It probably is
entertaining.
fun
It was
if we would've
fun.
played
Yeah,
it
if you
longer.
get through it farther, I can imagine.
We kind of played it at the end of the night. We're kind of done with it by then.
Yeah, should have started. Probably should have put that one. Well, then we would have lasted on that one quite a while.
Yeah,
Probably
I didn't
not
want
got
this.
through all
like,
the other ones.
Figured
So.
Pokemon would be good. Yeah,
Yeah.
it would just crush the other ones. So.
Yeah, that's true. Which it did.
Probably did. Well, I don't know. I think that
one,
Metal Slug.
Metal Slug and that one were
Yeah.
the two best ones for sure.
Yeah, for
Absolutely.
sure.
Yeah.
That's our consensus. So, like, I don't know. That's not very good, man. It's like
No, it's
2 out of 12,
12 games,
3 out of
2,
12 are
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's exactly, that third one. The Kiki and Wheelie or whatever it was.
I wish.
Wiki.
Yeah, that one wasn't bad either.
Yeah, that would have been the third one. Otherwise, I would not recommend any of those unless you're just looking for filler in your collection.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
I wish. I don't have it, but I wish we could try that Wolverine one.
Wolverine, that could be cool.
I've read all the reviews are good. It's like in the top 10 superhero games. Oh, I want to do a video about that too.
Top
Fucking-
10 superhero.
Yeah,
video games?
superhero video games. Yeah, that's our.
That's our
trying
review
to-
on
Yeah, trying to find some good non-Nintendo Nintendo Wii games.
Keep in mind that's only 12 out of what, like 5,000?
I'm
2,000?
not sure. It's probably like 2,000, 1,500 to 2,000 different games. I'm not
So-
sure. We had so many games.
Yeah.
That's weird because the Wii U only had like 170 games, but I feel they're way better.
Well, maybe they took that lesson from the Wii and decided
Yeah.
instead of releasing
I think that's what was
thousands of video games in a short period of time, we'll just concentrate on like 150 over a short period
But
of
then
time.
the Wii U like totally bombed, and the Wii was like a big success. That sucks. It just pumping out crap
Yeah.
helps you succeed.
It must, I guess. I mean, it probably has to do with what Shelby said too. That was the first console with
Oh,
motion,
yeah.
motion sensor,
Yeah.
or whatever it may be, and
It was. Most
and
people.
then the
bought it.
Wii U was the first attempt at having it in your hands with a screen there as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, they just
So it
didn't
could
do
be
it right.
portable and on your TV.
Yeah.
So maybe, just people weren't ready yet.
Yeah.
They just weren't. Of course, now the Switch is out.
But
But that
Switch you could
doesn't
take
have-
anywhere,
yeah,
which is
that's-
sweet.
Mhm.
No. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's this week's episode, guys. Any games that you think we should check out or that you think we missed for Wii that are awesome that nobody knows about, throw them in the comments. We'll check them out. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much.
Cheers. Bye, everybody.
This is Jim.